point is not just that, it's to have a system in your mind set up for how you would get a man back if he couldn't help himself. If you've got a yacht, well, when I get my Oyster 54, I will simply attach the spinnaker halyard and then press a button. Up it will come beautiful. Unless the hydraulics are gone or the battery's down at that time, in which case I'm now going to need some mechanical system. If I've got lines led back to the cockpit, then I'll use the 2-speed winch and the spinnaker halyard. Here we have lines led to the mast. So I need a tackle that's got a lot of gearing. This is an 8-part tackle made by Harkin, and of course it's eye-wateringly expensive. But we're working with Harkin to try and get the price down, get it affordable. But it does mean that a small person like Ellie will be able to lift a larger person like Pete out of the drink. And when we did it at London, we had 7-stone Amy lifting her 17-stone father out of the drink. What we're going to ask Pete to do now is just to stand on the rail and let's jump in. Hopefully the life jacket will deploy. And then Ellie, off we go, you get Pete to see, yes, that's lovely, thank you. Okay, right. Okay. Well, right, bang. And the lifesaver, can you see it's floated out of the water? Because we can't control the floats to Pete, we're going to have to ask him to come to us. But beyond that, that's all we wanted to do. Can you see the lifesaver floating on the water? Ellie will grab that, yep, it's all right. And now, Pete, if you just stay still, that's fine. Ellie grabs that. And any part will do, because it's a loop. But we put the triangle in the end, just to sort of make it easier to go for. She'll put the boat hook down, and now she'll attach him to the boat. You see, he had his means of retrieval on board his own life jacket. He's not going anywhere. She can now set up, she'll go below, find this in the bucket, set all this up while he's there. If the boat's moving around a lot, then she'd tie a line to that to lay it off out of harm's way. Also, this is a very odd day. We can pick a man up on the windward side by and large, and so we've had issues with the man being pushed into the boat by the wind. Wouldn't normally happen. We're going to assume that he's hypothermic. So she's going to put a strop under his legs, come up behind the knees. If he doesn't do anything to help, that would be great, because Ellie will do it all. She's tangling it all up, that's lovely. You'll note that this is a father-daughter relationship, and so far it's going quite well. Stand by for tears later. So now, it's also much more comfortable to be brought up in the horizontal position than it is to be hoisted on one of these like that. Now, she's going to bring this up and attach this. She's tripped there, so forth. You'll notice in the end of the tackle, which she will take off there, we don't have a snap tackle. They have no part to play in Man Overboard. We have a carabiner. This is a nice, light carabiner from the climbing world. And we're using that. He's now all set to go. Ellie will now winch him on board. She may have to push him out because of the wind blowing him in to get him caught in the rubbing string and all that. Okay, you've got it round angle, you've got the thing around his waist, it should go under his knees. But no, I think he's comfortable there. But he's comfy. Generally it goes under the knees, but if it starts to slide up under his shoulders, that's the point at which we want to him back under his knees. But he's coming out horizontal is the point. Lifesavers, you can retrofit them to your life jacket. We're testing them with Rubicon 3 and Hummingbird in the Arctic. At the end of this month, they're going up to the Arctic and they're going to be doing wild water testing. We do open water testing, they do wild water testing. In a normal course of events, I would say you put that under his knees. You see it's sliding up already. So you've got to keep going. You've got a long way to go. But you notice how she's managing this 8-part tackle. It's got ratcheted blocks, so it doesn't keep screaming out when he's down there. It's very uncomfortable for Man Overboard. You get scraped against railings and all sorts. Okay, keep going, Els. Keep going. Give him a nice good. You see how, even with dangly legs, he would have come in. Now, when you set this block up, you've got to set it up so that you know you're going to get him over the rail before you go block to block. Because if you go block to block and he's just at the gun, it's really disappointing. I mean, like you've missed it by a yard. And also, it's got to be able to, the carabine's got to be down at deck level and still have hold of the haulage. Now, just ease that out, so he's going to